Well, good morning. This is Thursday's Bagels and Brew podcast. My name is Mike, and I'm here with Kat, Eva, and Rusty.
Yo.
So today,
Good morning, y'all.
today everybody's acting weird, so
Yeah, we are.
don't
Not
mind the
acting.
laughter. But we're going to be talking about veterans, our individual goals as veterans this year. What do we want to achieve, accomplish? Treatments, fun activities. Just kind of like what you hope for this year, moving forward in 2020.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
They're pointing at me. Why are they pointing at me?
Okay.
She's the one singing over here. I mean,
And
point
you're
at her.
Rusty, so you'll go first.
No, I'll like I said, we're acting a little crazy in here. What I want for the new year, I want desperately to continue with what I'm doing right now. Because
Which is?
I volunteer here 3 days a week. I feed animals. Well, not feed animals. I clean up after animals on the weekends, and that gives me extra money for gas to come here for the 3 days.
Cool.
And because I've found home here, I've got friends. And what I really wanted I've wanted this for the last couple of years. I've wanted to get out and be a part of a community. And I didn't find that until I came to the Warrior Healing Center. And now I'm part of a community, and I love it.
Very good.
Yes.
That's what I want. I want it to continue.
All right.
Well, my name is Eva, and I've been here. I moved back here in February 2017 to take care of my father. I have severe PTSD issues just by moving back here to this town. Am I allowed to mention the town?
Sierra Vista.
Sierra
Absolutely.
Vista. Okay.
It works.
I have severe PTSD issues regarding this town. I've been away from here for over 20 years. Never thought I'd ever come back here except to visit. But after my father passed away, I decided to stay here and build a relationship with my son and his family, well, my grandchildren. And so I'm here. I gave up my job with the government in Fort Knox, Kentucky, where I was staying. And I had a huge camaraderie with my veterans there. I was with the PGR and did a lot of volunteer work there. And since I've been here, I've been alone. Okay. And just recently I hooked up with the Warrior Healing Place here in Sierra Vista, and I found a whole new family here. I'm still new, and my goal here is to plug in like I did in Kentucky.
Cool.
And plug into the different organizations. We have about 50 organizations, I was told, here at the Healing Center.
Correct, yeah.
And I know there's a lot of veterans in Sierra Vista who have never even signed up with the VA at all because of the lack of support for veterans in this area for many, many years. And now we have it.
So what's your goal with that?
My goal is to get out into the community and start telling and letting the veterans know that we have the support that we need now for them to get plugged in. And I am a people person, have been for over 30 years. I have customer service experience. And with my veteran experience, with my volunteer experience in Kentucky, I am going to get out there and I'm going to start plugging the Warrior Healing Center and get the veterans involved with the center.
So your goal is advocacy.
Advocacy,
Very
big
good.
time
Community
advocacy. Outreach. My father wasn't
Big word.
even a part of the VA, and he always felt he was a Vietnam War veteran, and he never signed up with the VA because his generation in this town always felt that there was never any support for them here.
Right.
And now we have it.
Cool.
And now it's going to be up to me to get out there and plug it like crazy. And that's my goal.
Very good.
Awesome.
How about you, Kat?
I'm Kat, and I'm new to the veterans. I'm still learning the programs, and I would like to see more veterans come in. I mean, my sister, she didn't know a lot, and she lives in Hawaii, and I told her about the program, and I said, hey, you're a veteran. You had 11 years and you were hurt, and I think you need to go into this. So I've been educated to some of the programs, and I passed it on to her.
Cool.
And they say that once you pass it to one veteran, it'll be passed on to another veteran. So I passed it to her, and then I was talking to my brother, who's a 100% disabled, and he was guiding to me because I got hurt in the beginning of 2019. I've been like home every day and alone, really. So I decided, I don't know what happened, but I was on Facebook one day, and I've been trying to find a group to get into that I can relate to, but I couldn't find anything. I wasn't a smoker, I wasn't a drinker, and I never did any of these stuff, so I didn't know what group to get into. I just wanted to find a group, and somehow the Warriors Healing Center popped out of nowhere, and I was like, what is that about? And I saw that, and then I clicked, it said click like, and when I clicked the like, it said, you have that bagel and group
Yeah.
thing going on Thursday. Why don't you come this Thursday? I'm like, okay. And I don't know who texted me, but I was really excited. It was late at night, and I
Yeah.
couldn't wait to get here. And then I walked in, and people started talking to me, and I felt like home. I felt
Doesn't
like
it
I'm not
just?
alone.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
I was like, because I've been home for 1 year, and can't go anywhere because I didn't want to get in trouble working for the federal government.
Right.
They see you out there, you're not sick. They'll report you in, and I didn't want to get in trouble, so I couldn't do what I was supposed to do. I am a people person, but for that 1 year, I was alone. And then I kind of like stuck to myself. I had friends, but my friends were all busy, no one to talk to. So I started, I don't know if I was losing it or what, but I needed
You do.
reach out.
Yeah, you
Because
do.
I was alone. I was isolated
Yes.
after my folks died in 2010 and 11, respectively. And then my daughter stopped
Yeah.
talking to me in 2012. And I literally was alone. I'd
Yes.
stopped working about 3 years ago. Stopped working. And like you, I had friends, but nobody I'd hang out
Yeah.
with. They were all busy.
Yep.
And so
Yeah,
there I
too.
was, isolated in my home.
Yeah, I couldn't work. I couldn't even get into our work laptop because my eyes, I blink a lot. The lights really bother my eyes, and
Yeah.
I'm on medication, and it really wears me out because it puts me to sleep all through the day, and at nighttime I can't sleep. So I started getting depressed, and I was trying very hard to maintain a personality where nobody knows what's going on with me.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we like to hide it, don't we?
Yeah,
Yes.
they always say, "Kat, you're such a happy person," but they don't know that
Nobody
inside
knows.
is going through a lot.
That's
It's
why
like
I love this place because we get to share this stuff.
Yeah,
you know.
so I was like, oh my gosh, I really need to find a group, and it took me a long time, and finally, oh my God, I think it was October when I finally found this.
Yeah.
And oh no, was it October? And then this I think is my 5th time being here. So I really enjoyed it, and people are really nice. I really don't like being around people, even though I'm a people person. I
Yeah.
can get to know anybody, but it's coming here. I feel not that I have a lot of trust, but I feel comfortable. These guys make me feel comfortable. I never feel like that anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
It's about the trust issues that,
Yeah.
I find the same thing too. It's about opening up again and letting other people back into my life. It's more easy for me to help other people instead of people helping me. But I'm on the middle point where I'm opening myself up because I feel more comfortable with what I call like-minded people, or with my military family, which I feel better here at the Warrior Healing Center because we're all like-minded people. Because I've been an Army dependent all my life, and then I enlisted, and I feel comfortable around
Veterans.
veterans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's home. And
exactly.
the one thing I wanted to mention is, as a veteran, I tried looking for places to go, just like Kat, and couldn't find anything. I joined the American Legion because I wasn't a war veteran, so and I went in expecting to be accepted and was pointed towards the auxiliary. Well, I'm not auxiliary.
No.
I'm a veteran,
Yeah.
you know. And then I realized it's just a drinking club. All they want to do is sit around and get drunk, man, and tell their war stories, and they won't even accept me as a fellow veteran.
Wow.
Do you see what I'm saying? They wouldn't talk to me. It was a
Where
good
was
old
this?
boys club, and I found that a lot of places. And my point being, the minute I walked in the door here, there was none of that.
Yeah.
There was none of that. Oh, you're a woman, so you're not really a veteran.
And it's not gossip either. You
No.
don't. I mean, you come to this place. It's not a gossip. Everybody just wants to tell about who they are.
Exactly.
And I like that. And,
Yeah.
you know, I've been with the military since I was 16. I'm not
Wow.
a military brat, but I worked for the military when I was 16, first job.
Wow.
I worked in an office, and then I joined the Army, got out of high school. And I've been working for the Army since, oh my God, since I got out. And I still work for the military. When I just got released in November, and I'm around the people I want to be with,
Good.
that I'm
Me too.
comfortable with, and
Yes.
it's not about trust. It's just I need to be out there reach out to these guys, and it's not gossip. I don't like gossip.
I don't like
No.
gossip either. And that's the great thing here is that
Yeah.
there's no judgment because we're
Yeah.
women. That's what I love about this place.
Well, I'm not
because-
a woman.
And
Well, no, you're not, but you
Yeah.
accept me as a fellow veteran.
And
Sure.
and these veterans here are unique and impressive to me. I mean, the things they gone through, they're my heroes because I didn't go through what they went through. And every time I listen to every one of them, they impress me. They really amaze me because I listen to their experience, which I've never been through. And I was like, wow, you're my hero. Even though I'm a veteran, they're my hero. And I would
You're
like
my
to
hero.
tell. Yeah, I like to
Yes.
tell about. I'm not kidding you. I even told my friends that are not VAs or a veteran, and I told them how amazing I ran into this Warriors Healing Center, and they said, "What's that?" And I explained to them. I go, "I really like this place. I found this place, and I'm so overwhelmed with it, and I want to tell other veterans that didn't experience the stuff that everybody else did to come to this and see what they find in the VHC, you know."
So, what goals do you have this year
Well,
that
this-
you want to?
Well, my goal is to my goal is to really support the VA. I wanna if it's volunteer or work for them, I really want to do that. I don't know. It took me a while to get in. I mean, I was rejected in the past, but I don't have no hard feelings over it. I did work my way to get in. I'm finally in, and it just amazed me. But my goal is to really, I really want to help other people and spread this out. Let them know that,
Cool.
hey, this is what's here. You know,
Yeah.
if you don't know
Yes.
about it, here you go. And
Cool. And I guess your other goal would be to get better since your
yeah, to
accident.
get
huh?
better. And yeah, I haven't driven in a year. I need to get better.
Yeah.
They need a
So-
go-kart track so you can practice.
Yeah, there we go. Let's all go
Yeah.
go
Get you
karting.
out there. So my goals. Well, last year we spent the better part of the year doing the foster care to adopt education. So we finally got licensed, and
Oh.
this past week we had a respite for a 2-year-old little boy, and then we come to find out that he's part of a sibling set. So we're looking to adopt. We've always wanted to adopt a girl because we have 13 biological boys. So we
Wow.
wanted to raise a daughter.
Yeah.
So one of our goals,
Yeah, adopt me.
I can adopt you. Huh? So
I'm a
one of our
kid
goals was to adopt a
at
daughter.
heart.
So there's a sibling set out there that have a daughter, 4 or 5, and a 2-year-old. So,
Oh.
so
Oh,
at
sweet.
60, I'm looking to become a young dad again. So we'll see how that goes.
It'll keep you young. It'll
They
keep
do.
you young.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been great, and we've had a blast with him. So that's one of my goals. The other goal is to probably try and get to a lake this year fishing.
Nice.
Oh man, that sounds
you
like
know.
fun.
Yeah, well,
cabin
I have the anxiety issue, so you know, for me to get out there in the middle of nowhere and throw a pole in the middle of nothing to try and catch a fish in the dirt. So
Yeah,
we
fishing
do
is
live in a
not
desert.
fishing is not a big thing here, and
It's
you
not,
really
but I
want to
know
go
I-
fishing, you need to go to Alaska, man, because they just jump up and grab the hook in Alaska.
Yeah,
If
well,
it's not bigger than that little boat that you're getting.
Yes,
Get in it.
exactly. Don't catch a halibut because
I
you won't
fear
be able
the
to pull
water.
it up.
right?
I'm an island girl and I fear the water.
But so yeah, I can understand that. But yeah,
Yeah. So I want to get out there and do that. I want to go hiking. This summer. Well, once we get to adopt, I am hoping that this year we'll be able to get the kids to Disney World. I want to at least get them
Aw.
over there to see it because
I
all
can
of
Adopt
them,
me.
volunteer. You
You
know,
can
put
adopt
me in
me.
your suitcase, okay?
I'll carry your suitcase.
they'll have a bunch of stowaways.
I'll
I don't fly
babysit.
though, so we'll have to drive. So.
I have experience. I used to
At
teach.
Disney?
No, but I used to
Driving.
teach. So,
Oh, okay.
and I used to teach special ed.
Oh, there you go.
I can
So-
change diapers.
Now, that'll work.
I can eat.
It depends on their age,
Right.
I'll eat.
because
So we
you
are
know,
digressing, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's 2020. We're allowed to be. So I think it was in the coffee today. Everybody that's had coffee has been a little goofy.
Yep, and I'm still drinking mine.
Absolutely.
I don't drink coffee. I have water.
Hello, have you met me? I'm always really goofy.
Well, you made the coffee, right?
Yeah, I put my special secret ingredient in it.
There you go.
Well, that explains a lot
So-
now.
So I guess let's see. Anybody have any like personal goals this year, like something for yourself versus? Let's step outside the Warrior Healing Center for a minute.
Okay.
Let them be themselves.
I do
You
have
know,
one.
They're an entity that is growing, and we're all proud of them, and we're all on board with that. But I want individual stuff. What are
Okay.
you as an individual going to achieve this year for you?
Okay, I've got one. Something popped up over this holiday season.
Okay.
And it basically has to do with the Warrior Center and how much they've accepted me and loved me. And I came here on Christmas Day, and there was all kinds of families. I've been estranged.
Estranged.
Yeah,
There you go.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Since 2012 from my only child. And that made Christmas Day and the holidays really rough for me this year.
Sure.
So I want to try to finally, maybe get back into therapy and really deal with this.
Cool.
There's a bunch of issues, and I realized this Christmas season, this holiday season, that I've been burying this stuff with my daughter, and I need to deal with it.
Very good.
So that's my goal for this year.
All right. So
Just
that's
to
a good
really
one.
finally deal with this issue with my daughter.
Good. And however it turns out, you dealt with it.
Well, that's
so you
it.
can move
Exactly.
On. So yeah, so
I-
it does not necessarily have to be a positive. It can be.
I mean, it really
Just
hit
need to
me
deal with
hard
it.
this year.
Yeah.
It did. And it's not the Warrior Healing Center's fault. It's just that I came here and everybody was family and a lot of kids and, grandkids. And
Mhm.
I'm like, but I don't even have my daughter with me,
Right. Sure.
I don't even know if she has kids.
Okay.
I mean, that's how bad it's been.
Well, that's a great goal.
Yeah.
To try and
So-
reconnect. So,
Because there's a lot of tears this year, and I don't like that.
Tears for Fears. Good song.
Yeah.
Well, my goal, it has already been in effect. Like I said, when I moved here to take care of my father in 2017, and he passed away in June of 2017, I decided to stay here instead of going back to Kentucky, was to work on my relationship with my son. Well, it's been 3 years. And we are at the point where we do talk. And we have a relationship. And it's gotten to a point now at this year it's actually to the point where my goal this year is to accept it for what it is now. And I'm not going to push it anymore. And it is what it is. And if it doesn't go any further from here, I accept it for what it is.
Good.
My grandsons love me. And we have a good relationship. And at least we're talking. And All I can say is God is good. And I will accept it for what it is from this point forward. And I mean, we hug, we talk. And when I call, he answers on the first ring. So I guess that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's good.
So, by the grace of God, we'll just continue on from here.
Cool. Very good. How about you, Kat?
Well, I've got a lot of personal issues right now, and I'm trying to get through. I have amazing children. I'm
Awesome.
raising 3 girls. I raised 3 boys on my own, and I got 3 girls now, and 2's graduating this year, and I've been supporting every one of them at school activities and everything that they've gone through. I never thought I was going to be a single parent, and here I'm going through this phase of struggling, but I know I'm going to get somewhere. And when I found this Warriors Healing Center, it's helped me. It has helped me, but I'm still working at it and learning about it and still new to it. But I'm also getting being guided to other VA programs to help me with my personal issues. But right now, my goal is to be strong and raise these 3 teenagers. I adopted 2, and they went through a rough time in their life. So now they're my girls, and I want to be there for them the best I can. But I also need to take care of myself. So my other goal is to work on getting healthy, because I've been like out for a whole year already. And that's what I want to do, and spread this program out to others who hasn't heard about it.
Cool. So the good news is this. As much as I tried to get y'all to not talk about the Warrior Healing Center, I failed.
Well, that's because we can't stop talking about
Right.
it.
But we did put
Exactly.
in our personal issues in
Yes,
there.
you did. So that's a great thing.
But
so
thank God
the
it's-
Warrior Healing
Well,
Center,
and the Warrior
absolutely.
Healing Center, let's face it, come on. Yeah, it's a community for
community.
us.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to get talked about because it's a deep part of our lives now.
Yep.
Sure.
It sure
It's
is.
ingrained in our lives. This place is so welcoming and so wonderful. And the people you meet here, I mean, like I said, I can't believe when I walked in and I went to my first Bagels and Brew. And the guys are treating me just like I'm a fellow veteran. I've never had that happen. Even when I was in the military,
Sure.
I wasn't treated
Yep.
like a soldier
Nope.
by the guys.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
in the military, there's rank and class, and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Here
the
the-
guys
here-
look down on a lot of the guys look
Sure.
down on women. And so you're trying to do a job. It's like I tell you the story. My chain of command in Alaska was great. When I got to El Paso, not so much. We'd work outside during the days, and all the guys would take their BDU tops off and be wearing their T-shirts. Well, when I took mine off, all the work stopped because everybody's staring at me.
Oh, okay.
yes.
Yeah. Everybody's just going, I'm like, I'm a fellow soldier. Why are you? So I put my BDU top on the whole time. The whole 3 years I was at Fort Bliss. I sweated a lot that year.
I
Those
bet.
years. Because every time I take my BDU top off to go down on my T-shirt, everybody's staring at me. I mean, and I got a sergeant. He wants to go celebrate, but he wants to do it at Hooters.
Oh, there you go.
And, that's great for the guys. I don't want to go to Hooters.
There's just some people that just don't look like they've been in the military. So people judge you
Yeah.
as something else that they don't know about.
Right. And he got quite upset when I told him that I would not go to Hooters.
Yeah.
And he goes, "But why?" I said, "Because Hooters exploits women. And I don't approve of exploiting women." I mean, you have to have, And a lot of people say, "Oh, well, it's a family restaurant." I'm sorry. It's, from a woman's point of view, ladies, is it a family restaurant?
I don't know.
You've never been there, huh?
Not
I
really.
like the chicken.
They have good
I mean,
chicken?
they got
Yeah, they do have
beautiful
chicken
young
wings.
ladies in there. Once upon a time,
Yes,
you're
they do.
all beautiful, but you know
Okay,
what?
so
It's
as we digress.
food. It's food.
Okay. So,
It exploits women.
So we all? They got good chicken. Okay.
They got good chicken.
All right. So if you want good chicken, go to Hooters.
Right?
I still won't
So-
go. I'll cook it at home.
In closing this week, we got about 5 minutes left, so I want to go over a couple of the events upcoming at the Warrior Healing Center.
Wow.
So today is Thursday. Obviously, we had Bagels and Brew, and we had our podcast today, which was really great. Tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
yes,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. That's Annie, right? Tomorrow.
Friday.
Tomorrow is Friday. I'm looking at it. Drum Circle, Friday, 1600 to 1800.
Drum circle.
Drum Circle.
You get around,
Get
sit around a
drums and start
circle
beating
and
them.
bang on drums.
I mean, there's
actually
more to it. I'm just being funny, but yes, it basically is a drum circle. You know,
Indian
beating
square
drums.
dance.
Yeah. Saturday, 111, Arizona Veterans Gathering. There's no information as to where, when, or what time. Let's see.
Saturday is a woman group.
Yes, I don't have it on here though. So Monday is the PTSD podcast, and that is time. I guess probably at 1 or 2 o'clock. It doesn't really say; it says to be determined, but I guess I determine the time because I'm doing it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, right. The 13th, Monday again, is Thistle's Rose Healing Energies, Qui Gong, 5 Treasure Class. Tuesday is the Salvation Army Commodities, second Tuesday. So those are a couple of the things coming up. Some of the things I have coming up is I have the PTSD group on Tuesday nights at 5:30, right here. And we do the live stream. We're going to start that next Wednesday.
Okay.
We'll be live streaming. We'll pick the topic, and I guess we'll let you know then. And then, of course, Bagels and Brew next Thursday for the Bagels and Brew podcast.
Real
And
quick note.
I want to, yes.
That commodities in the Whetstone, Wichita City area,
Right.
it's on the third Thursday of the month.
Okay, great.
So if you're out that way, it's the third Thursday.
Super. Yeah, it didn't really say it, just kind of
Yeah.
had it in there, so I'm glad you helped clarify that.
I just don't want us to forget out our veterans out there.
Cool. At that, we're going to close this. Thank you all for participating today.
Hooah.
Go out and have some
You're
more
welcome.
Wow.
bagels
Had
and brew.
fun.
All right.
Yay! No Hooters.
No Hooters.
But I like this chicken.